3 sides. Yeah. Did your PC crash, Sao? How did that happen? Oh, that's a bit annoying. It is too close in theory. Can't build, has to be 3 out. Oh, just simply froze. Weird. Let's do it here. Might want to do it 3 in here as well then. In theory, I kind of want to build them at the other end of these, but we can't. Is this enough room for the science set I want to do? This should be good enough for a starter science build. So we want the outputs. Boom. We want to make some labs. Both sides. You'll produce blue ones. Requires 1 every 3 seconds. That means we could do 90 of these in a row. If you wanted to. Or at least 90 in each of these. Then again, we need to make sure this can handle the throughput, but in theory, that is what we can do. 2. And before I set it up, I just want to see 2, 2, 2, 2. So in theory, we can make this as a blueprint. What about the last one? Can't remember how many that requires. I think, there we are. That requires 2 inputs as well. So in theory, we can just mark out how we want this one, take a blueprint, copy it over 5 times, and then be good for all the sciences we need going forward. That should be quite good. Let's see here. 1, 2. Out. Out. 2. So just need to make this as high as possible. That is the maximum at the moment. Butting into this one a small amount. What if we do it like that? How many is that? That is a stack of 7. We did determine that we could do 90 if we wanted to. So 14, we can do this pretty much a row of 6 of these then. About 6 of these, and we should be good. If we do one higher, then we in theory can max it out if we want to. With 15 times 6. But then it would look misaligned, and I don't really want it to look misaligned. If we do this 1 times 6, that's going to be 6 from max. That is going to be fine, I think. Let's just start with this one. As a starter blueprint. And I can do you. I'm going to get this to line up. Use my persons for it. Or in theory, even easier. Then we'll do this in 2 steps, I'm guessing. Yeah, it doesn't. I agree, Urandus. It doesn't work without logistics towers. Pretty much belts or anything other than supplying from these towers becomes completely useless at end game. The throughput is just not great enough. The logistics towers has infinite throughput in theory, as you can upgrade the speed, but belts are still limited. Some of the same things as Factorio, but it is more noticeable in this game to some degree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have to have 1 belt there. Let's just do a test. Wait, we can in theory do this, can't we? What if we do it down here? Use that as a marking tool. But yeah, the thing that got me wanting to do megabasing again is because of the Milky Way galaxy, where we can start to build against each other to see who can make the biggest build. I think that is quite good in terms of something to do. Good. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So stay you right here. Yeah, it's the same as Factorio. It's something you want to build big in and try to figure out how to be most efficient with it. That is what I enjoy, and automating things as much as possible. Have any more room before the grid lines? No, that is into the new grid line up here. Could in theory place the next one inside this one. Let's try that just to have it at the same area. How should I put this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can't place 2 inside this one anyway. Unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What if I place 1? Oh, I'll do 1 in the middle here then. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. So about here I can place 1. 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so on the 5th row we can place 1 right in the middle. But that will waste quite a bit of space. And what to do, what to do, what to do. So if we do 1, 2, 3 in here and then in the middle. That is a lot of wasted space. That is that too much of a wasted space if you want to fill out the planet? It probably is going forward. Is it too bad doing it now? I'm not sure. What if I do that? Yeah, it's all about finding a good balance. And I have an overflow on the hydrogen, so if you produce too much, it's just burned off. But because I can't control what power is being used first, like in Factorio you have circuit networks you control it with, I can't say burn off the hydrogen before you use solar, what's called antimatter and such, and it just kind of bogs down, which is a bit sad. 1, 2, 3 is the same. Yeah, the same. So I kind of wish that at some point they'll allow something like circuit, what's called circuit network, to control it more precisely, because there's a few things I can't control as it stands right now, unfortunately. And 44 lefts 4. Yeah, exactly. That is exactly what I mean, Mirandus. Exactly that. So, I most just mean in terms of power, because with power you can control most things and just burn it off if you can't control where request comes first. So they'll both do the same thing, just with different ways of doing it. Need more belts. Power balls, we have another. Also got the power before I did this. Also, I am an idiot. Outside. Let's do on the outside for now. case you want to expand it out. It's always good having it out here. But yeah, we need a bit more of about to say micromanaging, or the ability to micromanage power and such. That is one of the next things I'm hoping they're adding. It's pretty much the same deal when you're trying to charge with the energy exchanges. For example, only want to use energy exchanges if solar power can't supply enough, but it just uses it when if it can output to the system. So rather use this before anything else. And I kind of wish I could control it myself instead. I think that could be cool. You'll produce blue. You'll produce red. You'll produce yellow. And you'll produce purple. Giving us room for another one up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, one right here. To produce the next thing, or yeah, I'll probably leave it for green. Take you and leave you for green for the future. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, it's too hard. Oh, the blueprints are still a bit too hard to see how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Has to be on this line, I think. That'll leave enough room. 1, 2. It does. That's perfect. So you'll have to be about there. Yes. You'll be made into green later. That's going to activate all the sciences. Then our base is probably going to be power staffed very, very soon. I would be surprised if it wasn't. There and there. You can wait. In theory, we could also make this one to the one that... No, this will be green. And then we'll make one that consumes it next to it. Okay, so let's hook it up with blue first. There, and that's fine. So, blue science. And you. The 2000 should be local. It's remote supply. Oh, so remote storage, and you'll be local demand and demand because they're both being produced here. That should be fine. Then just apply it anywhere in the universe depending on where you need it. So that should be fine. So here goes all of our drones. That means this should activate a lot more. Look at that. The swarm is activating. I mean, that should activate all of our thing. Look at that. That's looking good. That should mean blue is being produced. Oh wait, need to fix the outputs, of course. 1. 2. 2 and 1. There you go, that is filling up. Yeah, there is some crazy ratios here and there that we have to build around, but can it go all the way to the top in this? It's slowly but surely filling these up. It means we're getting you out. Over here, red is and hydrogen. Hopefully we have enough. We should, because I'm burning some back at the home world, so we'll probably just get transported here. Fine. But that thing energetic graphite. I really need to increase the production of that, since that is starting to lack just a smidge. Graphite and hydrogen. In 2 to 2. It's fine, so we can just do 2. 2. That'll go, that'll get thrown in. The remote demand, let's get it to, let's get 4,000. Storage, local demand. Remote demand as well? No, I want remote storage for now. And you'll just kind of fill up as it goes, and here's some drones for you. Okay, so that should work now as soon as it starts to deliver them. Perfect. Ooh, look at the power. Oh, Jesus Christ. I might need to place some more solar panels down. Was it here? I didn't start it here. I need to make some kind of solar power battery at some point. Because we are starting to lack power a smidge. Should probably solve the power issues before anything else, as that is always a good thing to solve. How far into warp us? Warp us here. As we're quite close to being able to make them so we can go to other planets. Or other galaxies, that is. Solar systems. But let's see here. We should have solar panels up here. And should we just fill in an area of these with solar? Just to get power going. We need a new tower though for requesting in solar. Feeling like one of these won't be good because it's not tidal locked, so we will have issues with our running out here and there. So let's try you. I want to get solar panels in. I want to use batteries in the future, but I haven't gotten a battery planet yet. I think it could be cool to have. So let's just get in some solar panels. Let's give me a, this is 600. It should be fine. At least it should give us quite a bit to work with. And we just need to figure out how should we place them down. The equator is not an option, that's what we're building at the moment. We could do a nice ring. Let's do it in here, that's actually the best way to look at the planets. Couldn't fear do rings up here going around. Do a solar ring in maybe this one? Not the one we're using up here. And this one we could do a nice solar ring in, just on the opposite side. Right here. Goes through that one. That's a bit annoying, but it would be fine. We'll just skip a bit. Just skip whatever we need to jump over and just fill the rest in. Maybe this one. And that has almost nothing. Then we can copy paste that around wherever it's needed. I think that could be cool. So, yeah, the first, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First free one. We'll see what we decide on as soon as the solar panels are here. They're probably right there. Cube. Can I hold that many? Easily. Yeah, it's 600. Oh yeah, they stack higher now. I think this used to stack in 20s. The same as logistics vessel, but I think they changed that not too long ago. try and go down here and see if we can find a good way to make this. Yeah, it is nice to increase it to 50s. Is that the top, by the way? Yes. Because 20s took up so much room in your inventory. 1, 2, 3. What if we do solar here? Yeah. And it took up so much room in your inventory. And if you accidentally took out like 1,000 at a time, your inventory just said, huh, I do not like that. But that's just the way it was. Let's see, how can we do a good blueprint of these? Is that the way you want them? Go down one more. We then do it even better. That's the same. Can we then take you? The U's and just do... That's a bit too close. That close enough? That's too close. So what if we do... this? Will this work? Yes, good. So we can do this one. Yeah. I kind of wish this started at a point where we knew it would fit. Instead. Can we take... What if we do... Let's try this again, like we did before. What if we just do... that? No, we'll have to remove the ones that's in the way. Then we'll do a nice big ring around here. I think someone told me that, yeah, while you're doing this, they'll get in the way. And I was like, yeah, it's a good way to mark out where I want to have things. But yeah, when I start to build with blueprints and such, it gets a bit annoying to have them. So I have learned from that small mistake and will not do this in the future. So let's see. Can I stand in the middle and do all of them? It'd be quite fun to see. Use. Start here. 3. Right here it should be. Is this the closest it can be? Yes. This is much better than when we had to do this by hand. Holy moly, this is so much easier. Oh, look at that. And then we can pretty much copy paste this somewhere else as well. Just give us quite a bit more power as soon as it hooks up to the rest of the network. Very nice. The last thing we kind of need in Dyson Sphere is a way to automatically build things on a planet. Because it is possible to copy one planet to another planet, but you have to run around with your mech to actually get it built, which is quite a lot of running around. Yeah, Llama, I agree. It's nice when you get to a point where things just... that looks so good. I kind of want to fill out the rest just to make it look like the top part here is completely filled with solar panels. Can we fill in the rest? Let's quickly do this. F2, make the grid larger. Please remove that. At least the robot doesn't have to pick up things when you do that. Let's see if we can get the rest of this filled in. How locked is this? Not that big of inclination, but it should still hit him up here. Yeah, so let's see here. Can we... What is the best way to do this? That's not gonna work. 1, 2, 3. Is that the closest? I think it might be. Oh, that's bright. That works. Good. This one looks... I want to make an entire planet just out of solar panels. Make like a giant space battery. Just because I think it would look cool. Yeah. Can we seriously not get this to fit? No, unfortunately not. That's too bad. That's... Ooh, we're producing quite a bit of power now. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And look at that. This one was too wide. Does that mean, in theory, if I take my blueprint and start here and go around the planet, something like that, and I then take you, use that and place you... Oh, it won't allow me, it gets too small, fortunately. But I can't do it on another planet. This though is annoying. Oh well. One, 2, 3. You place it here without being annoying. 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 clicks? That works. Yes. There we go. And let's just get some more solar panels. Yeah, let's grab 600 more. Oh, this can look so good when it's done. How can you build you? Let's see, we want one there, there. Can you figure this out without going completely? Let's see if we can figure this out. That would be a good test. If I do you, can you figure out going across multiple grid lines? No, you do not like that. Not one bit. Might as well just do this. Here. At colliding with an object. Oh, oops. cannot do... Wait, we just must need a bit more room in between. Yes.